So welcome to Kenshi Day 4, and today we set up a base near Cannibal territory. We crank up the town raid events frequency to max, and the town attacks frequency up to bombardment, meaning that once we do set up a base, we're going to get attacked a lot. We did put the raid size down to minimum though, and we will be increasing that as the size of our party increases. And there we go. Tech level 3. That combined with the tier 3 research bench, and we can now finally research imprisonment, which is going to allow us to make prisoner cages, and now we can start recruiting people that we capture. We still need to research a few things before we go out and make a base, and there's a few things that we have not paid for in books yet that we still need to research, and we're actually down to 2 books now, so we need to go out and find some more books. And so we're going to start this episode by heading back to the ancient distribution center in the floodlands, and we're going to explore that thing for good this time. Alright, so we made it back to the ancient distribution center, and this time I think we're just gonna go, oh, that guy almost saw us. The eye went yellow. We're just gonna explore this place, and we're not gonna try to knock anyone out. Let's go around this guard. Very nice. Don't want to go in front of him. Oh, okay, we're going in front of him, I guess. Okay, I guess we're going right in front of him. Oh, how did he not see us? His teammate has 40 stealth. We probably should have bought him some stealth equipment before we came up here. But yeah, let's lockpick this ancient safe. And on, I think that was the second attempt, we got it. There is a lot of nice stuff here. There's only a 64% chance of stealing though. But if we do pause, yeah, we got caught stealing. However, we can continually just go in and then grab stuff. And time is frozen right now. We're gonna grab all the best stuff at least. These wooden sandals on them and the bread. Why did I bring all this stuff inside? I didn't put a backpack on them. Yeah, let's see what happens. Got caught stealing. Wait, got caught stealing doesn't do anything. No one even cares. Let's just run some of the stuff out, I guess, and we'll bring a backpack in this time. All right, we can actually sneak outside, and then we're gonna run all the way around here and get into the safe. This way, it's much safer. Get it safer. But yeah, we had the backpack in his inventory while he was sneaking. Now we'll put it on and we'll transfer all the loot. The reason why we did it that way is because having the backpack on reduces stealth level, but not if you're just carrying it, I guess. And yeah, some pretty nice stuff in that ancient distribution center. We're now gonna check out this ruin and this unknown object. And, ooh, is that another group of surgeons? Or is that just... Okay, we just got another mega loot haul from a guild surgeon. Skeleton repair kits for days. He's got 4 of them on him. And he has 24 big string of cats, which turns out to be 12k cats. Well, we're yoinking all that stuff. And pretty much everything they have on them. There's also a bunch of unconscious surgeon guards, and they all have skeleton repair kits. A nice wakizashi. But yeah, so the mob that I think just completely disassembled them was this butcher spider, or I'm guessing they fought something earlier, and this just finished them off, because I feel like that whole group could not have gotten taken out by this thing. It doesn't seem that strong. Not that like we could even take it. It's got too much HP, I think, and we don't have the right weapons for dealing with this thing. Part of me thinks maybe we should have turned around, but I do still want some more books, and we're now getting closer to this unknown object, which apparently is a fallen tower. Is this it? Yeah, I don't think there's any loot in it. I guess we'll next hit up this unknown tower, which is pretty cool looking. I don't actually know if we can go inside it though. Or is this the unknown tower that it was talking about? Because yeah, there's a door here. If my memory serves me right, I think there's actually someone inside here. Some loot at the bottom. Skeleton muscle. Oh, very nice. Or maybe it's not this tower. I'm not seeing anyone inside. An ancient science book though, very nice. Another skeleton muscle and a hooded cloak, 1.2 times stealth. Unfortunately, S-teammate cannot wear a headpiece. But when we reach over the counter here, and there's another ancient science book inside of this large basket. On floor 3, it looks like there's a bunch of nice stuff. We can lockpick this weapon cabinet. Really, that was like 4 pick fails in a row on a 66% chance. 5? You serious? There we go. There's a blade iron stick in this weapon cabinet. Yeah. What about this safe though? This safe is much harder to pick. I'm guessing there's fatter loot inside. Oh, and we got the first attempt, and yeah. Hiker's backpack, XL blue. Another ancient science book, I'll take it. And a specialist spring bat. Skeleton eye, power core. This hiker's backpack actually seems better than the standard backpack. I think they're the same size, but it reduces encumbrance by 60%. And it lowers combat skill, stealth skill, and dodge skill by less. We explored this tower, which just ended up being an empty ruins, and Burns Tower was the one I was thinking of, where there's a dude living inside. Let me guess, another adventure. You certainly don't look like the scavenger type. That's right, I'm searching for treasures. This place is rich in history and lost tech. Many adventurers are smart enough not to take the risk. Others are brave enough to take the challenge. Which are you, smart or brave? The prior, of course. I'm just not wired to take unnecessary risks. So what are you doing here? He's retired in the solitude of the floodlands. Do you miss traveling? I'd enjoyed nothing more than a last adventure. Let's go. Oh, okay. I think last time I played this game, I failed the dialogue check and he attacked me, and I thought he was always hostile. That's one more skeleton that we have now. This dude's not super amazing or anything, but he does start with 16 turrets, and having a skeleton that can man turrets is always nice, as skeletons don't need to eat anything. And yeah, let's start looting Burns Tower. He's got a bunch of nice stuff, actually. 3 skeleton repair kits. Yoink. Don't mind if I do, Burn. I'll probably be using some of those on you. And ooh, stealth legs specialist, which increases stealth skill and more power cores, man. All right, we made it back, and I'll show you guys our operation that we got going on here. So we got the parchment processor, which is currently almost full. It's been turning animal skins into parchment, and I believe it's 1 animal skin for like 5 parchment. With that parchment, we can make recruiter instructions, which I don't know what these do yet, but I'm guessing we can use these maybe to recruit prisoners. So I'm gonna try this out, and we're just gonna make 1. But after we make those recruiter instructions, I'm just gonna make a ton of books with our half-eaten ones. And we have a bunch of half-eaten books. Like Hobbs has 20 on them right now. But I want to show you guys a really cool trick, and this is also a way we can get rid of the stolen modifier on the repair kits, which I did not know we could actually build a repair kit crate yet, but I guess it's part of a mod. Essentially, we shift right click with Soman on the repair kits crate, and so now whenever she gets any repair kits in her inventory, she will automatically haul them to the repair kits crate, and doing that removed their stolen modifier, so we can now sell each of these for 5k. We have 12 of them, but we have a lot of skeletons now, so I think we'll hold on to them. And yeah, that trick doesn't necessarily seem that cool until we start doing more with it. Like, we can shift right click on the weapon crate. Whenever she gets weapons in her inventory, she'll haul to that, and we can shift right click on this prosthetic limb cabinet as well as this armor storage, and so she has jobs to haul to all those things when she gets any of that stuff in her inventory. And what we're gonna do now is just put Lulu's backpack on Soman, and she will automatically sort all that stuff pretty much. Like, she put all the limbs in the prosthetic limb cabinet for us. We didn't have to do any sorting ourselves. And then like we'll put ST May's backpack on her and she'll sort, well, I guess she's not gonna sort any of this stuff. And actually, like, these 3 power cores are stolen. Their sell value now is only 740, but if we can figure out what kind of storage we can put them in, we can remove their stolen modifier and we'll be able to sell them for 3k. Storage robotics, that might be it. I will say we are kind of running out of room here though. We took out the campfire and we'll put it in the corner over here by the door. We'll have Soman haul to that. And yep. Oh, never mind. We can't actually put the power cores in there. She put a bunch of stuff in there, but we can't put the power cores in there, unfortunately. We could just put the power cores in like the general storage chest, but that does not remove their stolen modifier. It has to be their specific chest in order to remove it. But yeah, I think we're about ready to make our own base. The last things we want to research are beds 2 and prototype harpoon turrets, which do require power. Speaking of power, we should probably research batteries too. And so when it is windy, we can charge up batteries. So when it's not windy, we can use that reserve power. We also should research farming basics, which takes 6 farmers notebooks. We have been buying these out at World's End, and now we got to pick something that we want to farm. I think maybe we'll just start with farming wheat straw. I'm pretty sure that grows basically everywhere. So yeah, we'll buy some from the construction trader, as well as we'll sell off all the stuff that we don't currently need. Like all these prosthetics are skeleton muscles, robotics components. And whoa, right there, that's up to 53k. We pretty much bought this guy out. We'll buy a bunch of his iron plates and his building materials and sell him a few more of these power cores. So there's this ghost town in this zone that has a lot of loot on it. When you're starting out, it's great to loot this place. But I never knew about this mob Ordis, who I think is new. I talked to him and he told us to go away, but I said no, and he eventually divulged that he's doing research on cannibals. He wants to find out how their bodies metabolize the proteins from every race meat. That's actually incredibly interesting. Yes, I will use this research to find out how to return the dead hive to normal. Oh, how would that help? I will build army, take over world. Really now? I was also planning on taking over the world. Really? We can take world over together. You smart. I help. I bored with research anyway. And yeah, this guy is 60 science. I was about to say, like, there's no way he's not really good at science, right? He's got 41 toughness. Wow. That's actually really nice to get another scientist too, because we are currently researching very slowly with, well, Hobbs actually has 40 science now. Okay. But one thing about research is that you can have multiple people researching at once, and researchers can also turn the half-eaten books into regular ones, and doing that is based off a science skill. So yeah, it's really good we just picked up another researcher. Dude's also really good at field medic too. Wow. So as we were searching along the northern coast to make a decent starter base, we ran across a bunch of starving bandits, and we're gonna try hard not to kill these guys. All right, here we go. We got them all in Lubu, and yeah, each time they swing at him, I think he's leveling up his defense, or never mind, maybe he has to get hit. Yeah, it looks like he has to get hit. And actually his toughness is not going up that quickly fighting these guys. It's at 38, and each time one of them swings, Well, they have to hit him first. His toughness goes up by, I guess, 3% per hit. We ended up knocking all them out, but we do want to save them as we can recruit them with prisoner cages. And hungry bandits are really easy to recruit because they're such a low tier. So we're going to bandage all of them up. I want to do this thing where like I make a base in every zone, or at least some of the cooler zones. Like we're probably not going to go to a lower tier place after this and make a base. But anyways, the northern coast is kind of a good place to start out as the enemies are pretty low tier. And I found this spot pretty close to the Dead Cat fishing village where there's a silver resource and a small copper resource. I actually don't know what silver is used for, but I'm guessing it's good to have access to a silver resource as maybe we can sell it off. But yeah, I plopped down the basic base blueprints and we don't have a whole lot of space here, but it should hopefully be enough space just for a preliminary starter base. We're not gonna be doing anything too crazy here. All right, so we got the base made. First thing we're gonna do is build a storm house, and this is where we're gonna house all the prisoners. All right, we got most of the prisoner cages built, and we're gonna start putting these hungry bandits inside of these prisoner cages. And we can now talk to these starving bandits. This guy will not talk to us. How about Darcy? Nope. Oh wait, they have weapons on them, that's why. Gotta take all their weapons.
I told you to take the wizard's staff!
Open this cage. Do you know what this is? Money. I don't think we have to pay these guys. Shut up and listen to me. Never mind. I was under the impression that we could just feed them food and they'd be happy with that because they are starving bandits. But maybe we do have to actually pay them money. Probably not much though, as their stats really blow. After a few hours, we can talk to them again. If I let you go, will you join our cause? Where's the food at? Yeah, you'll get some grub. We got plans for you. Will you got any rumble? Never mind, I'll take anything. There we go. I'm a little short on food right now. What do you mean I'm short on food right now? I have simple grilled meat in the backpack. Maybe it can't be in the backpack? There we go. I put it in Lubu's inventory and yeah, he'll join us now. All right, so we now got 3 hungry bandits. I forgot to rename Wade to a hungry bandit 3, but these guys are decent at farming, cooking, and science. And they can also do laboring at 1x speed. So we're probably just gonna have these guys labor and do farming and stuff around camp. And speaking of which, we built our first wheat farm, which does require water. And we were building a well, but we ran out of building materials. We went through a ton of building materials already, but we got someone bringing us some, and so we should have those momentarily. It looks like we actually chose a really good place to mine stone as well, so we can turn it into building materials, as we get 100% yield if we put it right here. If we put it anywhere else, it's less. Well, over here it's 100. Like over here it's like 90. But yeah, we're gonna plop that baby down right here, right in front of the storm house. And it looks like we now got our first raid by a bunch of scrawny cannibals. These things all have really bad stats, and this is the reason why we did set this base up on the northern coast, as these units are really easy to train off of. We have a bunch of turrets mounted up on these walls, but before we even try to use those, we're gonna have Lubu do some combat here, and there's a crab over here, which is distracting a bit. But we're gonna have Lubu just 1v20 these cannibals for a little bit, and he got hit a bunch. Wait, what's going on there? They all want meat. Each time he gets hit though, that's, I think, yeah, 3% toughness. We would send a couple of our combat robots out here too to train up their stats, but we currently can't make beds for robots. We need the tech for that, and if we don't have it, it's kind of expensive to repair them up because we don't really want to use those skeleton repair kits. And the crab is trying to crab dance on these cannibals. It actually just crab danced the crap on a few of them. It's cleaving them so hard. Go away, crab. These are our cannibals. Okay, well, it went down. But yeah, we're up to 40 toughness now. I'm not sure what we started at on this battle. I think like 38. And most of these cannibals are pretty much down. There's only 6 left. And Lubu is definitely not going to have any troubles taking the rest of these guys out. He's still got a lot of HP left. Looks like we're going to need some more prisoner cages, which, by the way, I don't know why I can't put this one in like a good spot. I have to put it way over here. If I rotate it, I can get a bit closer, I think. Yeah, I don't know what that is all about. Like, these cages will go right next to each other, but for some reason I had to have a huge gap there. Looks like raid number 2 is here, and it's a bunch more scrawny cannibals, which, by the way, we imprisoned a bunch of them, and none of the scrawny cannibals have woken up yet. I'm not really sure if we can even recruit these guys, or if they're even any good. Like, they only have 80 HP, which is not great. If they end up not really being good at anything that we need, then we probably won't end up recruiting them. And, oh, we got another cannibal raid coming towards our outpost. This time it might be a real cannibal raid. not just a scrawny cannibal raid. Also, one thing that is nice about this raiding party, just like the one earlier, is that they have a meat craving cannibal with them. We can sell this guy for 2,500 at World's End. We researched the second tier beds, and yeah, Lubu healed up his injuries really quickly. This is in normal speed. He is definitely gonna be healthy enough to fight off the next raid. So some of these scrawny cannibals woke up, and we can talk to them. We gotta loot them first, actually. You eat people, huh? How's it working out for you? Hawk Lek. Ha ha ha. Yeah, something tells me it's gonna be pretty hard to recruit these guys. And holy cow, we are getting attacked by a lot of cannibals. These guys are not messing around. So the way we're gonna do this is we're gonna have Lubu try to just aggro these guys off of our gate and fight these guys out here. We got only Llama and Burn currently on turrets, but we got 6 turrets total, and we sent a bunch of people over here to help man these turrets. Lubu's job here is just to distract, and he actually hasn't taken that much damage, while Soman and Greenfinger are desperately trying to repair this gate, but it's already down to half HP. And what the heck is going on here? We got a Triangle Hunter raid, which actually this is good. These Triangle Hunters and these cannibals are fighting each other. Well, okay, I guess this Triangle Hunter is beating down our gate. And wait, our gate's almost down, and someone got hit in the head. And so did Greenfinger. Oh no. One of the cannibals picked up Soman and Greenfinger. We can't be having that. We're gonna knock this cannibal down with Lubu. And he dropped Greenfinger. We're gonna rescue him. Now to rescue Soman, who is dying. We cannot have this girl die on us. She's not that low on HP though. She definitely should survive here. We rescued both of them, and oh, the starving bandit got knocked out, or at least his legs down. And Llama just fight, I guess. Yeah, these triangle bandits got to our turret line, which is not ideal. We're having Lubu take one out at a time, and these triangle bandits are actually pretty decent. Like, this one has around 36 in stats, and Lubu knocked him out. And it looks like starving bandit 6's whole leg got torn off. That's unfortunate for him, but that's what prosthetics are for. Looks like we were successful in defending that raid, and the cannibals were successful as well. Well, at least some of them were. They got a triangle bandit. This one way over here has a triangle bandit too, and we can only imagine what those cannibals are going to do with those triangle bandits. Thanks to the devs, I'm giving away a copy of Kenshi in each episode. If I like the comment, then you could win a copy of Kenshi just like Dragos Nicole out here. And yeah, with that, I want to thank you all for watching. I will see you in the next video.